your in-laws. But when they go against the law, it's not an in-law anymore. Against the law of Moses, against the law of God. The vows. In law. So it's in law, one word, to place under protection of law. Somebody could have not protected someone. They didn't protect someone or someone's. A family unit. This could be like a whole 10 of pentacles that a family didn't protect. So they broke a vow to God, or a vow. And then it says in law, the intended contemplation or interference of the law, implied or inferred by law, existing in law, or by force of law. All right. So, like I said, if somebody is the royal person and these people had privileges because of that, then you were not ever really, you get what I'm saying? If it was a fake marriage, or if somebody did something, or if these people had a lot of gain from whatever this was, okay? You got the bittersweet energy. And again, with the Vatican marriages, which would have to be a royal marriage, it's forever. So, I'm guessing unless somebody try to kill you, okay? If somebody try to kill you, then you can get rid of them. Since I haven't tried to kill anybody yet, it wouldn't be talking to me. So if my man was Christian, first of all, then you had to be Christian. You can't be Islam. Then if you Islam, then you already went against the rules. Now I feel like somebody's family could have been doing this behind their back, and those children would be illegitimate. They're not getting anything. The queen gets to choose if the children are recognized or not, and they're not going to be recognized. It wouldn't make any sense if these women were killing my children or stealing my children. It wouldn't make any sense. Why would somebody do that? Don't make no sense whatsoever. It could have injured something. They're saying injury in law, according to law. In Roman practice, the procedure and the action, which is divided in two stages. The first was said to be the injure, to take place before the practor. So these people could have been trying to get married, and the celebrity. First of all, celebrities can't get married. Not for real, they can't. Just a show. Because most of the time, these people was already married to maybe a somewhat earthly king or something like this, or they passed through this person, was anointed by this person, or Christ energy to get into whatever this is. So they stuck with that person. Okay? They're stuck with the person. And again, I would be the living vassal. These other people, if they stepped to the side or was tricked or lured away from the house, or they were taken somewhere to another land, then they're already, I'm seeing, inflicted. So can't nobody say that this double D energy is this Derek Drake. Can't nobody else marry that person. If they did, they don't get nothing. They don't get nothing. Because before they killed or injured this person or castrated this person and put them in the industry, they would have already been tied to me. The real king, the real queen, the real emperor, the real empress, the real Christ. You see? Okay? So whoever these people is that was, we're concerned about the people that was taking advantage here. Because whatever this is, these people didn't produce the amount of wealth or abundance that they did when they was with me. So this could be a vampire that's 1,000 years old. But whatever really threw this shit where all the money was being made was with the connection with me and this person. It's like they were struggling, just buying. They hit the jackpot here. This could be even a, Cain and Abel, and God gave somebody, the Lord or God gave this person a mark. Committed in the Jude X. Also, SpaceX, I wonder if this is a program that Elon Musk was using to remove certain energies or certain entities from my house. My house. Something, something in my house. My house. This could be why that Olsen energy is in reverse here. And to injure someone is to violate the legal right of another or inflict an actionable, unfuckwittable, an actionable wrong, to do harm, to damage or impair, to hurt or wound as the person. So the person could be doing this as the person or as a person, or to use a clone or something to hurt somebody else. Like, say they built up one of my clones, made it strong, chipped it and everything because they own it, or they trying to own it, but then you stole something. Then that's vandalism. You vandalized my property, my private parts, or you a child molester. You, before I could even wake up and see what I have, you was manipulating or messing with my parts, my brain, my body parts, my womb. Okay, to impair the soundness. Okay, or you try to make somebody's blind, or you try to make somebody not be able to hear. All right, the soundness of as health. Zio, Ziolowski could also have something to do with Zion. Okay, versus continental casualty. This could be also like a casualty, a casual killing act. And then we have apps here. So there could be some apps or something that may have to be destroyed so that these people can't continue to do whatever this is. This could be the highways and byways applied to a building, or this could be a church or a foundation or a house or a structure. To injure, meaning to materially impair or destroy any part of the existing structure. Okay, so somebody was doing something like this here. Let's see. Injure altar. So if they saying meet me at the altar in your white dress, so the altar, they talking about like you put some trinkets on a table or something, but this is really talking about clones in some of these cases. Okay, it says in another's right. So somebody try to use your right or use my crown or use something like this to injure me. Okay, or injure you. All right, the star. These are a bunch of demons also that feel like they can kill the Christ. You killed Jesus. The Christ did not get killed, I don't think, in the Bible. So I don't know what these people is talking about. Aquarius energy here. And we don't even have to talk no more. That's what I'm saying. The dead the dead only see what they want to see, and what they want to see what you got so they could steal it. So we could just stop talking right there. We could stop talking once we question, how did these people get this information? Do you get what I'm saying? And even if we're talking about somebody, this is another country or a state, then where's the war? Where's the war? Okay. Let's see. This Graves energy could have something to do with something here. It says injures, graves, in French law, grievous insult or injuries, including personal insults. So this could be online, cyber as well, and reproachful language, constituting a just cause for divorce. Okay. So Let's see what somebody was doing. Even if this is like some shit going on between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, or Kendrick Lamar was tied to me, but that could have been a clone of my actual brother with the same mother. This could also be a between Kendrick and Lamar as to who is the real spouse, or who is the real not kingdom spouse but heathen spouse. What is, you can't even call it a spouse because it would be illegitimate or illegal. Do you get what I'm saying?
So you didn't see that you kicked this over when you went outside?
What?
You didn't see that you kicked my cup over?
No.
So how did it end up like
I
that?
don't know. It probably just, I don't know. It could have, I just closed the door. I didn't even go out there. You must have had it close to the door. Or maybe I did. I don't know. We got the Fool. I mean, I don't even believe that somebody want to put that out on Front Street or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know why somebody would do this. It kind of just don't make no sense. Okay, we got the Fool trying to give up the cup, and then this person pouring out information. So I don't know. Somebody could be trying to be your ex. This could be like Kendrick Lamar. This could be like Drake, the star, the Fool. Okay, now somebody want to give the cup back. All right. Both of these people could have been celebrating with these people here, or people in the industry, and this sister. So this person could have had a lot of people with them, okay, doing something here. And then the sister could have been dealing with this energy here. Then you got the Three of Coins. Whatever they was trying to sneak and do is not going to work. Then we got the Vatican in the reverse. Whatever this is unhealed, unhealthy. Because again, I don't know why these cards showing back up, because I just shuffled it a little bit. And then we got the Ace of Cups here, which is the Empress's cup that she drinks from, or her cup, or the Holy Grail. Somebody could have injured somebody's mind, or tried to, at least. This could be people sending cyber attacks, mental attacks, disheartening information, putting stuff that you know is personal. Say I was at the park the other day and I had to pee real bad and I peed on the damn floor. Or say I couldn't make it to the bathroom and I peed in my fucking backyard. This is somebody like putting this shit up online or something like this to slander somebody. So the lawsuit, the thing with Drake and that lawsuit, that shit is a distraction. It's a lot of these YouTubers that's about to lose their channels and lose your being able to be an influencer. Because why would we want people like this influencing our kids? Especially the ones that can be proven at doing something breaking the law. Ain't you glad enough you got 1 million followers, 1 billion followers? I mean, then you want to go doing this and you want people to subscribe to your channel. I don't know about that. These people are disgusting a little bit. Ones who wrongs shall not fall to the advantage of him that does it. So somebody could have did a wrong and they don't want something to get to them. A man will not be allowed to derive benefit from from his own wrongful act. So if somebody try to drag you out, I'm guessing, and stomp you on Front Street, I don't know. This could be something like that. Like, say somebody started this, they married you, started a war, a secret war, a silent war, and then you come back out 20 years later like, I think they're starting a war, and you start voicing your opinion to the public. Somebody's own wrongdoing was the reason why something is being talked about in public. So this would be like, men don't like to be shamed, or they don't know what to say back, or whatever the fuck this is. So somebody could have did something like this, all right? And it's their own wrongdoing. So it's like, get the fuck out of my face. You can't even do nothing to me. You can't even say nothing to me. An estranged husband or somebody that's just mentally or physically or emotionally estranged from their wife on purpose to win in the end. You put this on yourself. Okay? Or if your wife catch wind that you being sneaky and she stopped giving you some, or you stop asking her for some from a long time, ain't no woman. I'm sorry, I don't know the ones that about to be asking or begging for no man for bitch. If you don't want to have sex with me, we just not doing it. I'm not about to force it on you. I'm not about to ask you shit because I know what you could be doing, and that I know ya dick. Okay, for all these years. Okay, now you can play with somebody else with that shit to your mama, but you can't play with me. You understand? Same thing with dudes, motherfucker. If you with a queen, or you with somebody that got some kind of immunity, or you was with a fountain, or something like this, then if she like, nah, not tonight, motherfucker, don't do it that night. Because she trying to tell you just not tonight. I'm just telling you. People better be mad if it. Because I feel like this is somebody that could have found out when you was dating them. This could be somebody on a council or something. This could be your husband. This could be anybody. Somebody could have found out some shit. And they feel like, them and they gang feel like they about to make you pay for that. But nigga, I'm a fountain. Can't nobody touch me. And again, I've never had a disease in my life, so I know I didn't give nobody no fucking disease. So these are just facts. This is nothing about nothing. This is nothing about nothing. And there was only one fountain that was sent out. It seemed like it's this one. The injuria servi dominium perting it. So dominium perting it. This is the master is liable for the injury done by the servant. So I think we talked about this before. Why is none of these companies, record labels, or something like this, if their celebrities is out here hurting people, or if people that work in the, if somebody got hurt because somebody didn't cover them when it comes to the Supreme Court, or something like this. Well, this means that if you have these Supreme Court justice, those what is it, court justice or something, that was running up on people at their house, who is then responsible for the injury of someone? Because this is still going on. They're not talking about in the news, but now it's just quiet, so they just letting these renegades go out and do this shit. And then we have the injurious falsehood in law of slander and libel, a defamation which does actual damage. So you could do damage. Somebody did actual damage to someone. Here, somebody gonna have to pick. If they've been hanging out with your family and friends and this is what they've been doing, they would have had to pick you over these family and friends. What do you think? It's just, or your ass is going down with them. It's the point of no return. Somebody, like I said, somebody can't birth something here. And it's not this Wonder Jones, clone of Trayvon Martin. Okay? You worked with Keith and Margaret and Nicole LaFleur and all these other people that was living over there in that area to take this inheritance from me. Shanita, whoever all y'all work with, this is what you did. Okay? So you want to pay. And then Wonder Jones, you went into the fashion industry. Okay? And you took over whatever it is from the Versace inheritance. Some of that shit. Page of Cups, can't birth nothing with these people I'm here. We can't be friends. You damn right, because you ain't on my level. And if you thought you was, y'all about to be put in your place. Okay? Page of Cups can't birth nothing with these people because they witches. High Priestess in reverse. Ain't nobody moving the Empress. Bottom line. Even if we seen the Emperor here in reverse, yeah, if somebody was born a boy and they got castrated, then they could be the Empress. Nobody's removing this position here. It's just not happening. Nobody is concerned about these people. But do you get in whatever this is? Yeah. So I tell you, this girl is a witch. They're hiding this. And I feel like even this moon energy is about to get blocked. These people could have been in a relationship. It says the injury is also any wrong or damage done to another, either in his person, rights, reputation, or property. The invasive, excuse me, the invasion of an legally protected interest of another. So nobody would have been doing this to you if they didn't know that you was a royal or an elite or about to be a billionaire or somebody that's important or the Christ or whatever this is. Okay. Now somebody else could have been walking around with your tent, my tent of covering. Somebody was walking around with my tent of covering. Some of these people could be in the house. Some of these people could be out the house. Some people could be around the corner. Some people, something like this here. These men been doing this shit for a long time, using these witches to move stuff. The tent of covering is a birthright. So before Trump took the Birthright Act and tried to play with it with everybody else, because he can't touch the one that's in the midst of the garden, that's me. So even if it was before that. So you're going to have to pay for that. That was just recently. This damage was done already for the past 20 to 40 years. So do you get what I'm saying? The damage already been done. You couldn't stop. You kept going. You wanted to do too much, didn't you? Somebody is it says any legally protected interest. Now some of these people are not legally protected. They have been just using the crown in order to do this for themselves so they can be professional killers of anything that they want, or bullies and these things. We got the absolute injuries as those, okay, rights which a person possesses as being a member of society. It don't say secret society, just say society. Let's see. Yeah, this is like I told you, these people, yeah, this person is not the world card, meaning this person is not special to God anyways. Okay? Or this person anymore. Somebody could be trying to run away from this person. But if this person was working with like Phoenix Moon and the Moors or some of these groups, or Nana Woo Woo or Tasha She and them, these people created something that's irrelevant because they're foreign to this sector. You're not lawmakers. You understand? The Candelaria Albaron, the father, whatever this is, you're not a part of it. All right? You're foreign. Just remember, we just read in the law here. You're foreign here. You don't have nothing to do with this. Also, these men that were dumped on me in my cup from my cousin and them that tried to take my position with my man, clone my man and take him in the background, JD Vance. Okay. Y'all try to take him, and then you tried to give me all of your leftover men, trying to act like I slept with these people when these is the people that y'all slept with. You get what I'm saying? This is who y'all slept with. Kamala Harris, Sophia Parham, clone. That's your boo thing. That's why they never show up for me. They be serenading me, but they never really, it never felt right. It'd be like, hold on. Because those are not mine. Those are not mine. Y'all tried to hide your sex partners in my cup so that somebody would be grossed out by me and turned on by you. But you was fucking as many people as I was fucking. Niecy and Sophia and Nina and Candy. The married ones too. Yeah, you was fucking. Yeah, you was fucking back in the day. You was. I'm the only one that just didn't get a disease. So that makes me probably the fountain, which means God made me to do exactly what I was doing as a Queen of Wands. Okay? So, Alicia, these is the people that these people was dealing with. King of Swords in reverse, Jessica. These was the ones that got picked to cross the line after they put all their dirty stuff in my cup. And so I'm paying for stuff, or these people is attacking me or claiming that they know me or claiming to be on me or something like this. And I don't even know these men. None of them is my taste, my flavor. I don't know these. I don't know these people. But I know what these people did. I know what y'all did. Um it could be many of these people. All the cousins, everybody, they could have all did it. Patricia, all these people. They must have did this. They put all their sexual partners in my cup like I'm big some big slut or something like this, and they're all innocent and didn't have no sex or something like this. So you did a dump, so a phone dump, and this could be also why I feel way that like I'm like damn, it's purity, it's only love. I really didn't do nothing to hurt nobody or nothing like this. I really never got caught cheating or nothing if I was fucking around with two dudes at the same time. So what is all this? Not God is watching, but God is in me, and God also put me up on a pedestal and already told me what God told me. So after all that, there's nothing that I would have done, and whatever I'm doing now, this would be man's works. Oh, bitch, you don't got no job. Oh, you ain't got no cute clothes. Oh, you ain't light skinned. Your hair that short. Oh my God, illegally watching me and slandering me and harming me in my home, to watch me and see when I fall asleep, so you can come and stick stuff in my body. In the with the gay rights bill, to follow people to hotels and do the same thing to them there too. The Gay Rights Act, or the Same Sex Marriage Act, it allows people to do things like this in public places. That wasn't enough. So these people changed their skin color, hair texture. They changed themselves in general. All these people is getting beheaded. I mean, I want to see them hanging from the guillotine. They say that the royals do all this bad stuff. Well, I didn't get to do nothing yet. So that's why I say I'm future queen. I don't know what y'all had going on before. I'm the future queen. I'm what's coming. I'm the coming. That's why I say I'm gonna stop saying I'm the queen. I'm gonna start saying no. I'm the coming. I'm the future queen. That's what I am. What's coming next? What's next? That's me. All right. So let's see about this here. So that's what these people did. So this is slander. So all these people, they could be sitting with fat cats, millions of dollars from what they made off of me, showing images of me or something like this, and you about to have to pay it all back for this slander here. I mean, it's what goes around comes around in a sense here. These could be people that even told you, "Oh, girl, go talk to this one dude. Just get his number and everything." You get what I'm saying? And then they had the nerve to come around and betray their queen as ladies in waiting and go suck this man dick and tell him some secrets about somebody. You bitches is gonna die. We behead motherfuckers for stupid shit like that around here. Then you stole from me? Mm-mm. Then you took my job? Oh no. Oh no. A lot of people about to lose the heads of their queens, or these so-called queens, or these street whatever they are. Some of these women I'm hearing are the ones that was the friend of the queen that got taken into trafficking. Like, say you be like, girl, what you doing tonight? Oh, I'm going over with my girlfriend or whatever. They having a party or something. Some of these people went to like friends that they work with houses, and that's how they got trafficked. It could have been because they was friends of the queen, but it didn't have nothing to do with me. Like, Co-workers got paid, just like they got paid to go against me. Co-workers or family members of theirs went against them and set them up at their friends and stuff house. I feel like they were able to poke and prod me, and that's why Jesus is saying all the ones that pierced me, but these people were actually able to be taken. These people were actually able to be taken. Okay? And then this could have ruined their reputation, but now they're behind the scenes trying to do the same thing or trying to make me feel their pain. Okay, within workers' compensation acts, okay, this could also be if somebody worked for a company or a corporation, whatever entities are attached to this company or corporation could have had something to do with I got injured or somebody got injured here. The higher ranking and seniority, these people go up in these companies or these, what do you call it? These, goodness, what do you call it? Ugh. The higher up they go up into these corporations or they go up into these, golly, hold on. What is Teamsters? What is Teamsters? Queen over everything, boo. Since you trying to tell me otherwise. A union, girl. That's the word I was looking for. So this could be like if you work for someone that's a part of the union, this could be why somebody is getting some type of injuries here. Without affirmation act or design of the employee, it being something which is unforeseen. So this could be seen and unseen forces here and not expected by the person to whom it happens. So somebody could have been, chilling, or they could have been in the Ten of Pentacles, and all of a sudden, it's like your house is being, swindler by a swindler. They're being exposed here. This could also be somebody was in some type of toxic situation, or they were taken, and somebody was celibate or damn near close to it, and something is being exposed that these people, like your mental note was taken, you were celibate, but there could have been pictures of you out there, and this could have been fake, or this means that somebody was raping and pillaging someone. Somebody was taking advantage of someone while they were in in a coma. So somebody could have been taking advantage of me or you or this person or your man or your woman or your friend. Somebody could have been being taken advantage of, in a sense. Unforeseen and not expected by the person to whom it happens. So, everybody could be in on this. Okay? Yeah, now somebody else could be going through something. Justice here. Again, there's the two people here. Girl, you didn't see me shuffle this. Nine of Cups. I feel like whoever this is, somebody told this Black Beetle energy, somebody told this person to do this first to some people before they can get something. To who? The Queen of Pentacles that want to be in her standing. I don't want to see these cards no more. They keep coming out. Seven of Swords. Whoever is water, air energy, the orange pyramids. What did it say in that song? It said the orange, Chanel orange. Somebody was stealing. The Chanel energy. Somebody was stealing for 7 years. This person is not the Most High. They stole to make the Pentacles not look like the Most High. And we know that they not the Most High because they were still. Chantel. Sherelle. Something like this. Chappelle. Chappelle. 10 of Cups. Nobody protected nothing. These orange people is in reverse. Trump. Trumpet. Okay, because they didn't want to see this person in power. Okay. So these people in reverse, they're only trumpet kids. If this is a Trump, if I'm a Trump, this is a royal Trump. The pedigree is higher. The fame is bigger for these people, but the pedigree is higher over here. 10 of Cups, same-sex marriage. Somebody don't want that. Somebody's not about to be in a same-sex marriage. So you could just might as well forget about that. That's what God said. You gonna do what you want to do. Obviously, you people, whoever you people are. But all this is because I'm telling you, all this is because somebody don't want to be in a same-sex relationship. Okay. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody lied about firing this Queen of Cups. This Mommy Watcher energy. All the Mommy Watchers could take leave. They all getting fired. Okay. This is what's about to happen here. Because this is the snake in between whatever this is. Okay. These are a certain type of women, I'm telling you. Okay. This could also be women that be like vibing with a dude, but then when they get mad at him because they see they going to, then they start saying, oh, this man is like this. This man is so bad, and he do like this and that. And these kind of men, they just never go that. You know, because they mad. Not a cup, but you don't even want the man. But these bitches blindfold you, so you can't even protect the man. Maybe you could just push the man back towards them, and they could go away together after they leave your money. Okay, with nothing but the drawers on their back to the point of no return. But I don't know. I think it's they want to be in competition with these men, or they want these men inside of them because the man was inside of you. And sometimes these bitches get mad if the man can't get inside of you to come bring it to them, then they get mad. The real injury is inflicted by any act by which a person's honor or dignity is affected. This guy has something to do with the real ID. Okay. I don't know why, because they keep on talking about the real ID, what they're going to do with it or something like this. Yeah, somebody's immediately affected. So, injuries to those rights. So, okay, this is okay, we need this, the relative injuries. So this could be if your relative is a president, okay, and there's an injury. So you say the president, like, kill the clone that's connected to me. Fuck that. This person about to make me lose everything. Okay. With that DNA of that president. This is an injury to those rights which a person possesses in relation to the person or who's immediately affected by the wrongful act done. But whatever they did to this clone, if they're trying to say that because I feel like all those pictures are me, or these people got smart and afterwards they try to they try to recreate these. Oh, that's the celebrity that she's connected to. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. All right. But I think that was all me, unless these people had already planned this out way before, and they had like 10 different clones or 7 different clones that would come in, and these girls would do like things or something. I don't know. Things that they couldn't bend or break me to do. I don't know. But it says that these are injuries to those rights. So these are the actual injuries to the rights here. Okay. So if Trump would want to touch my birthright with this birthright revoke act, or if they want to disregard me as the tree of life, and that's the very first original copyright right there. If you want to ignore that, then this is what this is, the injuries to those rights. It ain't to the actual you injured my rights. If you're in there breaking down, going into these classified documents or these sacred documents and changing who I am in there, that's an injury. Insult to injury, that's an injury to my rights that have something to do with me being the Empress or being the Queen of Pentacles or being, these things that we saw, the World card, to being this and that and that. These are men that's not honorable with their word. If they get mad or something like this, then they will let these bad kids come in and touch on your stuff. And that's why I'm here. They keep saying the children, the children. Okay, yeah, but these are the people that are the bearers of these forever youngers and these bad seed, these garbage pail kids. You can't control them. So what are you going to do? I can't even protect. I came to protect and worry about the real children, the innocents, the innocent ones, not these other ones here. Okay. Person possesses in relationship to the person who is immediately afflicted. Now somebody's like, oh, I take care of mine. No, nobody told you to make one. Nobody told you to make one. Thou shall not have no other image. And if you do, don't be haughty enough to try to put it up at the front lines. Give it what's coming to the rising sun, the one and only sun, and then give this creation that you created what belonged to me. That's affected me. So that you could keep the money in your family that denied me. No, thank you. It would not. I'm not the one to be saying, "Oh my God, this is my dad" or whatever. Oh my God, I'm so no. Clinton, whatever this is, no. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and that's just the bottom line. This is to teach people that thought that they had some kind of hierarchy position or some fame or something or some money, that it ain't about the money. It's about one's safety too. Because again, when somebody was being harmed, somebody could have offered them a safe place. You made sure that everybody else decoded the message and knew what to do or where to go to get whatever aid if they really needed it. But you didn't do that for somebody else. Somebody is not right. Somebody is not right. Somebody is not right. Somebody was immediately affected by the wrongful act done. Could have made a complaint about this here. Somebody could have put something in your pills, made somebody lose feeling or functioning in body parts. You think you're taking an Advil and it's something else. This is also like putting makeup on, and you notice that you breaking out because somebody put something in your makeup, or you get some kind of infection or irritation on your skin or your private parts because somebody's putting something with the schools out for the summer because some kids came and put some stuff in. Or now I'm not going to stick up for that, because you could have children in your house that had something to do with your death in the past life or this life, and these could be forever youngers, and now they got a family, they're at home being a kid again, and they don't give a fuck about them renegades that's still out there, and the renegades is mad or trying to get them to run away or come with us or something like this. This could also be somebody enjoying the good life right now, but this is a family member or a cousin that was saying, oh, try this sexual thing, girl, have sex with as many people as you can, bop 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 bop. I was watching a little clip in Cruel Intentions. Somebody could have been, they was there to do the opposite, tell you we're part of the tribe of Judah, you shouldn't do this and that, but they was like, girl, go out there and do this and that, kiss every boy or something like this, go kiss 10 boys this week. To learn how to kiss, you need to kiss a lot of boys. Somebody doing something like that. And then this could be somebody like, I know what to do. Yeah, she's a virgin, she's a good girl, da da da. I know what to do. Let me start talking to this person about sex. 2 weeks later, you kissing boys, making out heavy, their hands in your pants. And then the council is looking at you like, she's hot in the pants or something. She can't come into our program or something like this. And then the person like, yes, can I go instead? Yeah, come on. But it's a setup. That person could have had hands in her pants too the same week as you. But it don't matter. This is to stop the one person. Nobody cared about it because they don't really care about people having a hand. They want people that won't put hands in their pants. They just don't want the real person that's the just due person that's supposed to be in the position, or the righteous one. So something could be repairable. Somebody could have footage of you and just delete it or something. Everything, like it's like somebody could be forced to delete every single thing that they have, or that could be humiliating or something. I don't know. Take down a whole website and never build it up again. This could be Clubhouse. Something like this could be something. Principle is not an injury to damage, and which is merely in the nature of the pecuniary loss. I don't know what this is. Pecuniary loss. Exactly, fully repaired by compensation and money. Somebody could be, this could be like giving somebody hairpiece or, you know, VIH. Okay. Vi, via email, okay, no, let me stop playing. Okay. Is a repairable injury. So somebody's saying something is too supra, super. I'm not your superwoman. Because somebody's like, I take care of mine. Um, I don't know why somebody keeps saying that. This could be somebody's wives or something. But also, I was hearing whoever that is that was Islam in that last reading in the car. They saying that they're not Islam no more, but they really are. They trying to get you to trust them, to marry them, and they're going to take you right back down up in through there. That's how I'm hearing it. And then what the injustice is withholding or denial of justice. And law almost invariably applied to the act. So there's some kind of act here. Fault or omission of a court. So a court, somebody's name could be Courtney. All right, the end I heard with this ten of swords here. Somebody could have omitted you out of the courtroom. Ten of swords. Also, somebody got attacked here. By these women. A female had a penis, I think. And then somebody set this person up and said, I'm the captain now. Low down, dirty shame. A low down, dirty shame. Somebody is stealing devil energy or obsessed so that they can have somebody's hose or somebody's wife. But we know in the Bible when the man did this, then the Lord or the God or the person took them out of their will or didn't let them have nothing, or they got cursed. If they did something like get rid of the father to have the wife. Or somebody was about to leave their estate, they learned that they wanted their wife. Yeah, there's somebody wrestling with God here about this. Omission of a court as distinguished from that of any individual, so any one person. Even if somebody's saying you single, okay, if your eye is single, something about the eye can be actually the person, okay. King of Cups, Empress in reverse. This could be a male Empress. I'm telling you, somebody been taking the position and they've been turning a male into a female every chance they get. Fraud is deception practiced by the party. So this could be the Black Parliament Party or the Black Panther Party. Like a group here. Party. Injustice is the fault of the error of the court. They are not equivalent words in substance or in a statute authorizing a new trial on a showing of fraud. So somebody wrestled with God and got Bitcoin, or broke their hip, or injustice. Fraud is always the result of contrivance. So or triangular slave trade people, or this diaspora people. They were empowering the diaspora children here. Because if you look at Farrakhan them group, the Nation of Islam, is mainly geared towards diaspora, is what it said on the website, that he was the leader. And that's a lower judge than a ruler or a commander. Okay? That's a lower judge. The pastor at the church, a lower judge. The Supreme Court, a lower judge. These are all lower judges here. This is why somebody don't want to just give you, they don't have to. See, nobody don't have to recognize you as the Christ or me or whatever this is. But what you gonna do is get this shit up out of here. Now. And deception. This could be even, like I said, somebody is the fucking Antichrist or hanging around the Antichrist. Bottom line. And just may be done by the negligence, mistake, or omission of the court itself. We got Sylvia. Somebody name could be Sylvia too. All right. Look, again, it is unjust to decide or respond as to any particular part of a law without examining the whole thing. So this is making me think, we'll mix this. This is making me think that if the person in question that you questioning, how are you coming questioning me on my Facebook page and my almost profession, what I do, or my hobby, what I do, or whatever you want to call this? To go take back to your courtroom that I'm not even inviting to, that got something to do with me. Everybody that sat there in a 3-hour room, had a whole conversation. I got one or two little tidbits or one sentence from the conversation for 3 hours. And you want me to deliberate on that? These people is just take their brains and splatter them like they do other people. I mean, damn. Where's Bin Laden them at when you need them? Fucking reckless zombies. Yeah. So somebody's trying to say that somebody's not alive, but I'm alive. We keep on getting the Ten of Swords here in reverse here. I mean, and yeah, somebody's still alive. The Sun, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Staffs. Yep, Page of Swords. Somebody knows this too. All right. Somebody could be in a new relationship that they like. They could have a little boy. They could be happy about this. And it's still a bastard if this is my spouse. And again, if that'd be like somebody, you had 4 children with somebody when you was married to them, but they lied and didn't tell you that they had a baby with a girl in high school before y'all got married. They ain't got shit. That's a lie. That's a deception or a fraud. Why you didn't go be with that person if you love this person so much and you was just gonna leave me for this person in 25 years or something? I'm just saying a scenario. Why would you do that? Because y'all both were stealing from me then. You know, this is a bottom line here. Yeah, this could be this Empress in reverse. And then we got the hangman. Somebody could even be in jail here because of this Empress in reverse. In the past 12 years, they could have got in jail here. So this could be a Derek. And then you got the King of Cups, the Jesus here. And you got the fake Empress here. Whoever this is look like me or you here. And they've been playing this part, this all eternal energy, whatever this is. Yeah. Oops. There go the bell right there showing up. And then we got the strength card. Yeah, somebody was trying to put this strength card down and lift up this Empress in reverse. Or something like this here. Because I'm telling you, these demons can't get even on the frequency that God's children is on right now. But they created a new one and then made people feel like they missing out because you're not on it. Because you don't get to hear the goofy shit that they do to people, like peeing their apple juice in the middle of the night. 6 of coins in reverse. Somebody gonna have to pay up. They trying to make it like if they killed and made this person a voodoo, if they did something to this America energy, the one I call America, I got my own nicknames for my different pictures that I've taken over the years that because of the way my hair and makeup is, I look like certain people. So this could be America. I call her. Okay. It's like this is the same person though. But if y'all want to play that game, we'll put it there. And somebody could be trying to give the money to this animalistic nature person here, and then some of this money to the liar instead of giving it to the King of Cups here, the Sun. These people could also be having people like my clones cleaving on to me, or taking somebody to Africa from America and then saying, go to America and find these people and go cleave on to this person from the back end. But that she's not African, but the money is going back to Africa, but you stole this person from America and took them to Africa. You know what I'm saying? You stole them and took them to Africa. There's also somebody that sent somebody in to like burn someone or something, give them, somebody could have more than one thing, but somebody sent somebody back in to burn them. I'm also getting a scientist could have created this. Like somebody, listen, I'm trying to tell you, some of these people ain't even got to be cheating on you. They could just go in to deal with a scientist. Okay? This could be this Kismika Korbrick, the African scientist. Somebody is dealing with a scientist or something. Okay? And somebody dealing with a police officer real heavy. Females. Both of them is a female scientist. Female, not the same man. It don't have to be the same man. But somebody's dealing with that. It's like somebody could be also going from having a at-home mom to bitches that's about something. What they call about something. And this was the wrong thing to do. This is like the Keeper Nagas. Solomon was so amazed with what these people could do with the power that they came with, or this witch came with. And then guess what? She used it on him. You could just sign that up and put somebody right in jail. For real. So I could just go take this blanket, this bloody blanket, put my white fingertips on it, take it and put her fingerprints on the wall, and then say she did this crime and we're going to get away with this. And then that means she can never ask me about the money, the kid. I mean, these people got a form you love. Ain't no way that they can't be probed. Ain't no way. 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 King of Coins. And again, none of these people can have my properties. All the girls that's me's are beneath me. They're under my chain. They're not like they're chained like the devil, but it's like a chain gang or something like this. They don't make decisions for me. I'm the living one, somewhat living. You don't make decisions for me. I make the decisions for all of us. You don't make the decisions because of who dick you got in your mouth behind the scenes because they tricked you away from home or they stole you away from home and reprogrammed you and you went against God or your God head. Because the cornerstone is at the top now, baby. Okay? It was always there. It's just how to determine to tell these fools you better back the fuck up because I'm not bowing down and I'm not stepping down. And then now they be on the news and on these clips knowing they talking to me or whoever this is, but you using other names. You're not talking to me. I'm not gonna answer no fool. We got the magician here. They want to make it like you want to keep using that Bible. You about to make it harder. Okay, you about to make it harder for yourself because you ain't changed shit for real. So a male wanted to be the Nine of Pentacles here. Penal Code 210. Bodily energy, injury, physical pain, illness, or impairment of physical condition, serious bodily harm, meaning bodily injuries would create a substantial risk of death, which cause serious permanent disfigurement or protracted loss of impairment of the function of any body member or organ. This could be your womb, this could be your arms, your fingers, your legs. We got Model Penal Code 210. Also, I don't know why somebody's trying to act like something here. I'm trying to think about that fight that happened when those boys tried to fight me at the park, and I fought one of them boys, and then I came back home and I told my brother, and then his brother came and knocked on our door, and my brother and his brother was fighting in the front on Loop 410 when we lived in San Antonio. And the dude got whooped, but it was making me think about y'all know with Sebastian, the movie I was just talking about earlier, and when he died or whatever, he got pushed in front of the road, but and then he got hit by that car to save her, but nobody got hit by a car that day. We got Rump Brothers. Yeah, something could be. I don't know who this is, girl. It might be who the Diddy people is. I don't know what this is here. My grandma used to always cook a rump roast too. When she made her roast, she said you got to get the rump roast. The rump roast. Yeah, this is not the Nine of Pentacles. This could be Diddy energy in reverse. Because think about it. Even if one of these Drakes was the brother, or we was from the same planet and we were left placed here as a pair. Could be the Keith Drake. I think they spliced him too to make it seem like those is the brothers or something like this. I don't know. These boys, yeah, they gonna have to sit the fuck down. But they got overpowered by this Donnie, because the Donnie a little motherfucker now. Because that could be the clone of Diddy. Okay, so what I was hearing was they gave him basically my destiny or my existence here. Now these people work hard while they're in the industry. They went through certain shit or something like this, but it's almost like I'm hearing somebody say, "I was right there with you, Troy," because somebody's essence or something was being used in secret. And these people like, why you just can't do it like everybody else and do whatever we want you to do and listen to us and then follow it because you made a mistake somewhere, God said. And I don't have to do that. You made a big mistake somewhere that got you compromised. And why are you so mad? Because whatever I'm supposed to be here to do is to free everybody or many people. It might not be everybody, but the many people. Why are you doing that? You might be on the list. I don't know. You might be on the good list. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know what you talk to God. That's whatever this is that's gonna break is what you talk to God. You're not talking to me. So whatever you talk to God about, if God is gonna do that when I do this, then that's gonna rotate over here. And do you see what I'm saying? But these people don't see it that way. They don't see it that way. They still think about a competition, but you already done crossed over or you already over there. I think they don't know that. And I'm over here. I have a chance still. None of y'all have a chance still. But you fighting with me about something, and you sitting thinking you like, oh yeah, I ain't got a chance still. Look at me now, I'm right here, watch the throne. And it's like, but you're not really on the throne. A million people can sit there and tell me that you're on the throne, and I know you can't have that throne. I know you can't have that throne. A million people could tell me that you can't have it. You could deceive some motherfuckers as if that's what you're doing, but the get it's something is over. We got an air sign of the bloodline. Somebody that found something and moved it on, and somebody, Mexico is looking for it. Sunrise, sunset. Any injury to an employee in the course of the employee's meant due to any occurrences referable to definite time happening in which he can give notice to his employer regardless of whether the injury is visible, hurt, or external force or disease or infection induced by sudden catastrophic exposure. So there we go. No, let's see. It says cas catastrophic, but I thought catastrophic was spelled different than that. So cast system, cast a straw pick, NYS 698. The term is to receive a broad and literal construction. I'm not about to read all this. My eyes is getting heavy. If somebody, a mischance or miscalculation of effects of voluntary action here. None of it is legit because somebody's waiting for somebody to say the right or the wrong thing, and then they say, oh, let's use this there. But let's fuck everything else the person said. But you don't even have the right to bring this toward the court or whatever this is. It ain't no such thing as court. This is like the Mad Hatter. It's like sitting at the Mad Hatter's table. It's time to move on. Damages, disability, great body. So all these people could have knew. They could have had their right eye popped in and you didn't have yours popped in. So they already knew what they was going to be bringing to the court. Yeah, I remember that one time when this happened. And then the whole storyline of what during this creation story in the beginning. And they all were, all these years, all they had to do was sit behind the scenes and just write up everything. And so everybody's like, oh, we got to turn the page. Now that you realizing that this is what this all is all about, you see? But again, if these people signed up to be in the Truman Show, it's almost like their care package is different than Truman's. The problem is they try to steal Truman's. Malicious injury. So why do we hear so many tarot readers like, what gives you the right idea to think that you could do this? It's just like, okay, well, we could look at it like that too, but like, what the fuck is this that's operating like that? Because these, okay, oh, he don't have none. Because they be saying it like one thing or the other. You know, like, people should not be using this. Like, we know that we have this, y'all, but in this collective, we know that we could do this, but you should not be doing it. Something is already out of hand. It's too late to be trying to scorch somebody or something with your words on your channel. These some ignorant motherfuckers that they should not have access to whatever this is. Who thought of this shit anyway? Like, what? Get this out now. Like, what? And somebody else don't have the right to protect themselves because they don't have the knowledge. God's children have lack of knowledge about what these demons been using against us because of their jealousy and they hate because of our light or whatever this is. And again, with the Hierophant being the vicar of Christ, the Hierophant or the Pope got to back down when this Ace of Cups is on here. And again, you don't even have to birth. I don't even have to birth nothing with the Hierophant. with the Vatican. They about to get the Vatican gonna end up getting confiscated. High priest in reverse for working with these witches. You know what you was doing. You know exactly what you was doing here. And these women that was not special to God to get no kind of grace or nothing. And that's why they about to get blocked. Mm. Poor Leo. Poor Leo. Poor Leo. Oh, Leo. Leo. Oh, Leo. Liz. Tisha. Which one? I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I want to do this last one. There's a right and a wrong way to love somebody. So somebody could be doing some kind of test the wrong way. These could be insecure men that's using this kind of test on women. Um, they have to. These could be gay men too, because they have to know that the woman ain't never going to like them or trust them or feel comfortable or safe or nothing around them again. So some of these girls could turn into stern. Somebody's name could be stern, turn into soft studs or something like this. But I know only reason why I'm, you know what I'm saying, being tough right now is because this is how somebody coming at me. And, I know when my person come that this ain't going to be like this. So, you know. But anyways, we got a ring. Okay, I want to do this one and I'm done. It says a click, an exclusive combination of persons. So if you like it, put a ring on it. An exclusive combination of persons for illegitimate or selfish purposes. So somebody wanted to destroy somebody, so they put the ring on it so they can have your ass anyways after the spoils of war or something like this. As to control elections or political. So this could be somebody still in an election here. As to control elections or political affairs. All right. We got this or whatever. Also the ring. This could also be why they had to keep somebody like for 3 times in the world card energy to catch somebody doing something. It wasn't enough the first time, the second time, and it still ain't enough the third time unless these people, look, we got open shop. Unless they open up the right to work laws, unless they open up something here to be able to do something to somebody against their will. Some states generally barring discrimination in employment as so as the encouragement union membership. Others more vaguely barring an employment monopoly or a labor union, but most expressly bearing, okay, the requirement of a union membership. Union dues, condition of an employment, open shop, union dues. I know that nobody got nobody written down as working at a place, but somebody else is getting paid. Somebody use your background check or something to get into a job. To control elections or political affairs, distribute offices, obtain contracts, control the market, okay, or the stock exchange, etc. So something about the stock exchange could be very significant here. Larceny effect, ringing the change. A larceny, somebody's name could be Larson, affected by tendering a large bill. So a big bill. Somebody could be a bill. Can you pay my bills? Somebody's a large bill. Big back, I'm hearing. Or a coin. Okay. So somebody could be the big, because I was like, I am the money a second ago. And I'm like, what the hell you mean by that? Source? Like, don't be doing that. But it was something about the, there's no way around these people paying this money back. It's something written in the money. Because somebody trying to get somebody to go to Bitcoin. No, somebody is the fucking money here. I just said this about an hour ago before I even started this video. I'm like, what did you say that for? But usually when stuff just fleeing out to the front of my head like that, to my forehead. It been sat right there for me to, then I will talk and then pull it out of that frontal lobe part and place it in here because, oh, that's why you said that. Small purchase after the correct change have been given, asking others for change, repeating the request until confusion of the mind, created by so many operations. More money is obtained than the thief is entitled to. So, by tendering a large bill or coin in payment of a small purchase, and after the correct change has been given, asking for other change, and repeating this until confusion in the mind is created. So many operations, more money is obtained than the thief is entitled to. So I don't know what this is exactly saying here. Justice. Because they keep repeating the request. So somebody already got something and then they do it again, or somebody sued for a claim, wrongful death or something, and somebody else do it again or do it too. Swiping a card over and over again or something. Or like I know somebody was trying to order something online and then the order didn't go through, and then it said whatever like this, like Shein be doing that shit, and then it came back, the money had to come back like in little increments or something like this. Or somebody could be trying to say that this is something, because my daughter keep telling me, why you keep stealing my change, mom? Da 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 da. So if I go get her something, um, at the drive-through for $6 and she give me $7, if it's like $6.45, I just take the change and put it in my little cup holder, because usually when I go back again, I'm gonna have to, it's a little cup holder on the side of my door, I'm gonna have to take. And she was trying to explain to me, or trying to whatever this is, and I'm like, that's just the extra money in this car when I be having, I just put it in my coin thing or whatever. And that's just what I'm doing. And then she was like, well, you can't do that or something. Or I know that they be using her like a robot to antagonize. So then I said, that's just what's gonna happen from now on, and that's just it. And when I get the change, I just automatically put it in that tray. And she's like, no, because you're stealing my money or something like this. But no, that still ain't the same thing as this. Or somebody could be saying like, no, remember you were supposed to give me that $10 the other day because of this, or that $20 or something, and then it's something that's, I don't know. Somebody could be trying to say that somebody does something like this, because you see large bill or coins in payment. You see what I'm saying? But like the child is not exchanging money with me. I said that'd be like you, like back in the, if we, it was back in the 20s and you was getting, and you was taking a taxi. It'll probably take 10 cents to get from here to there or something like this. That's your taxi fare here. Okay, it's just going in the fucking thing. So it's something like this here. But I don't know. I don't know how you could. I'm just trying to figure out another way how to put this. And another one, and another one, and another one. Or somebody giving you like a stack of ones, right? Um, they're supposed to give you like $100 or $200. They give you a stack of ones and then 150 and like 50 ones or something like this. Okay, $150 bill, and then you got 150 in ones, and you go through that shit quick, and you're like, hold on, why'd you give me all them $1 bills? Now it don't even seem like I spent that much in one day, but somebody could have been trying to follow somebody around to see how you spend your fucking money, right? And give you a whole bunch of ones, knowing that it's gonna be confusing when you done with that shit in 2 days or 3 days for a grown ass woman. It's like, see, this person don't know how to handle their money. This could be something like this too. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's getting, because somebody was jaded, like, or say that this is some court. See, this is ridiculous, because the court ain't talking to nobody when you're doing this. You see what I'm saying? You're not talking to me. So this is like somebody knew that in the court they said, we're gonna, with fake court, we're gonna try to see if she can keep this money for these is bitches that's fucking your man, that stole your money, sitting in some room like they really matter in this instance here, and saying, well, let's just see. Ha ha ha. She's only getting this much. Oh my God, bitch, I make that much in 1 hour. You know, something like this. It's a degrading thing or something that these people are doing. Okay? And they act like you give a fuck when you got time to be looking at me, bitch, and I ain't seen you in 30 years. Family members or not. So it's something like that. So somebody was trying to chastise, or somebody's using your people that's on your sports team with you to see how much money you spent on this and that when you went to the mall with your wife, or when you went to the mall with your side chick, or when you went to the car lot, and somebody micro pitch, like all the people on the team is looking at you, you know, sign the paperwork and shit. Now maybe people like this like to show off or something, but people don't. And I bet you if they didn't have that money, they wouldn't like to show off. You see what I'm saying? I bet you if they didn't have that much money, if they was reduced or they had to downsize, I bet they wouldn't be happy to have people looking at their money. If they was a billionaire last year and now they just a thousand, yeah. I bet you they wouldn't want nobody looking. I bet you to change the way that they feel when they spend it. Let's say it like that. But that's like somebody giving you that big old stack, and you're like, oh yeah, that's my whole $200, and it was really $100 in there, or 125. But you just, you know, you didn't count it or nothing. Cause there's no way, like, cause I don't. It ain't that we don't play with money, but you know, I never had no problem playing with money or getting shorted or shorting my person or not. So I don't really, because I was thinking, what if somebody was like, oh, can I get that money for that bill? And then brainwash you and then say, hey, can I get that money for that bill? And you're like, damn, I don't know what happened with my bank account, but I only got this much in it. But this might work on people that got a lot of money in the bank. Oh, babe, you said you was about to give me that $1,000 so I can go shopping. And then brainwash the person or say some magic words and then say, babe, remember you said you was giving me that? And so somebody could be doing this to somebody every day. And now somebody like, what the fuck? I don't have no money. Like, I don't know. Or like you had $100 in your purse. And then now you go in there like, damn, there was an extra 20 in here. Or like I said that one time when I was like, I know when I got that lump sum of money that somebody took like $100 or something, or moved it, or lost it, or knocked my purse over, or something like this, or whatever the fuck this is, or came in here and took the shit at night, whatever it was. And it was like, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And I was mad for a minute. And I'm like, every time I see $1, $2, something of whatever the fuck this is, $5 on the floor, I'm about to take that shit and took. But it really didn't go like that. You know what I'm saying? I just left it alone. Somebody dropped like $2 on the floor. I put that shit in my little jar or whatever like this. And then after that, I just kept it moving. It felt disgusting a little bit. Okay? Even though I know somebody, you get what I'm saying? So it's something like this that somebody's doing with money here. Okay? Or trying to make it like something here. King of Cups. Why do these cards keep coming out like this? Two of Swords. Like somebody could also try to blindside you and act like you was engaging with them with something here. But justice is going to prevail. I don't know why I got the zebra's butt up here above the whole thing. Two of Swords. Unburden here. Hangman. Somebody getting drained of their energy here. King of Cups. Also, somebody could be trying to put these two in a situationship. But even in this country, you can't marry your grandmother or your grandfather like that. Maybe this is higher courts. But that's why you go down to the place to check the records before when you get your marriage license, to make sure that y'all not kin to each other. So I don't know what these people is doing. Anyways, that's it.